Are you a real man or just a weak boy? Are you genuinely a real man or merely carrying the label? Are you still a weak boy deep inside, or have you truly stepped into manhood? So how can one really tell? The 5 traits we're about to reveal, if you truly embody them, you're strong and powerful. If not, you're still that weak boy pretending to be a man, but in reality, haven't yet made that transformation. This is one of those videos every man should watch at least once in his lifetime, because what you'll hear here will clearly lay out the massive difference between the mindset of a boy and that of a man. Because someday, if we have sons of our own, we'll absolutely be showing them this video. It contains the 5 fundamental pillars that have the potential to turn any boy into a 100% real man. Alongside these, there are also some bitter, but essential truths that you should only hear if you're strong enough to accept them. Otherwise, weak males have no business watching this. By the end, the line between weak boys and real men will be crystal clear. Pillar 1. Live as if your father were dead. Yes, you heard it right. Live your life like your father no longer exists in this world. Sounds strange, maybe even harsh, but think it through. Your father has always been a source of support. Now imagine he's gone, and the entire weight of your life falls squarely on your shoulders. That mental shift is tough to accept. Even David Dida, the well-known American author who writes about masculinity, said, "As a man, live as if your father is dead," because it's that very mindset that shifts a boy into a man. Since childhood, every decision you made had some involvement from your father. But when a boy steps into manhood, he must start owning every decision himself. That's when even a father feels proud. This isn't about claiming your father made wrong choices or didn't do enough. He did what was necessary, but now as a man, the rest is up to you. Sooner or later, you'll have to shoulder the full responsibility of your own life. And one day, your family's too. The earlier you grasp this, the better. If not, some males remain dependent well into their 30s, never evolving into real men. Here's the distinction. Boys blame others for their failures. Real men own up, even when they've been wronged. They don't sit around crying about others' mistakes. They know that their current reality is a result of their own past decisions. That realization is what gives birth to a powerful, self-reliant man. Because if someone can't even take care of themselves, how will they ever be able to carry the burden of others? And make no mistake, responsibility is a heavy crown. Only real men can bear it. Weak boys crumble under it. Pillar 2, know how to suffer. Every man must know how to suffer and silently endure. Whether we like it or not, men are required to go through various kinds of pain, fears, and hardships throughout life. And not just their own, but often the pain carried by those who depend on them. Social media may shout, "It's okay to be weak." Speak your heart. Men should express themselves. But that's a trap, because truthfully, no one really wants to hear about a man's pain. Even when you open up, all you'll hear is, "Stop overthinking. Man up. Be strong." The fact is, seeking pity or showing vulnerability is a luxury only children and women are granted. Think about the Titanic. When the ship was going down, it was women and children who got saved first. And the same principle still applies. Whether we accept it or not, men are expected to risk their lives first. When a man breaks, he loses respect. Women lose attraction. Even other men stop valuing him. It's brutal, but it's the reality. This doesn't mean men aren't allowed to cry. Of course, we're human too. There are moments where tears come naturally, but only in private or in front of someone who has truly earned your trust. But tears don't fix anything. They only indicate whether you're capable of handling your life or not. A real man learns how to bear pain and turns it into fuel. Because under pressure, a weak boy crumbles. A real man, he wakes up the warrior within. So take a screenshot of this screen. You'll need it someday. Diamonds form only under extreme pressure. This pain, this suffering, is what shapes the core of a strong man. Pillar 3, always be ready for a fight. A few years back, a friend of mine shared something that stuck with me. As a man, you must always be ready for a fight, because real battles never come with a warning. And if you're unprepared, you'll get crushed like a fragile boy. You won't be able to defend yourself or protect the people you love. Every man carries the responsibility of protecting those close to him, his mother, sister, family, friends, or partner. But readiness to fight also includes self-restraint. A man who stays calm but mentally prepared for war, that's a real man. Yes, always aim to resolve things without violence. But if the time comes, you should be able to speak the language your opponent understands. And if you want a separate video on how to train for this kind of readiness, drop it in the comments and we'll make it for you. Pillar 4. Be a little selfish. In today's society filled with double standards, being called selfish is often frowned upon. But the truth is, we all need to be a little selfish. That doesn't mean you disregard others in every situation. But when it comes to your dreams, your focus, and your future, you must prioritize yourself. A weak boy chases everything at once. He seeks attention, admiration, and validation, even if it means derailing his own life. But a real man knows there comes a time when you must choose yourself. No more worrying about what people will say or think. From this moment forward, when it concerns your purpose, education, career, or time, you stay firm, even if that means others don't like it. Because when you fail, not one of them will return your lost time. So don't hesitate. Be a bit selfish. Know what your top priorities in life are. Be fiercely loyal to them. Because until you become selfish about your own progress, you'll never become who you're meant to be. That's the mindset of a real man. Pillar 5. Be powerful as a man. To grow into a truly powerful man, you must commit to these key principles. 1. Become financially powerful. The hard truth: without money, the world won't respect you. Financial strength gives you freedom. It lets you make decisions on your own terms. Only financially independent men can take control of their lives. 2. Avoid what makes you weak addictions, whether it's alcohol, drugs, gambling, porn, excessive gaming, or endless distractions. Drain your strength, break your will, and destroy your focus. These things will keep you far from becoming a real man. 3. Steer clear of toxic women. A boy often fails to see how one wrong woman can destroy his energy, peace, and focus. But a real man chooses high-value women who support his vision, not those who bring chaos. 4. Build a strong body. Strength isn't just for defense, it boosts confidence and presence. Your physique should communicate that you're not someone to be taken lightly. 5. Develop mental strength and discipline. Without control over your emotions and mind, physical power means little. And without discipline, you'll never achieve consistent growth. And remember, if a seed doesn't grow, how can it ever become a tree? In the same way, a boy who doesn't keep evolving will eventually be crushed by life and never become a man. The choice is yours. What path will you take? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss an upcoming video. Thanks for watching.